G'day everybody, we're racing at Caulfield tomorrow on a soft track. I'm going to go through my thoughts, race 3 through to race 9 just briefly. Starting with race 3, handicap for 3-year-old fillies. 2 Darn Discreet is first up from a spell. She has had 2 jump outs and looked absolutely brilliant. Has to give her rivals weight here, but that's because of her class. She's just so much better than these that if she turns up she wins. So race 3, number 1, 2 Darn Discreet, paying I think about $7, so really good odds for what is a very good horse. Zarpo, I think that's how to pronounce it, XARPO, won last start, beat 3 of them here last start. I think can beat them again. So if 2 Darn Discreet doesn't win, Zarpo would be it. So race 3, number 1, 2 Darn Discreet to beat number 3, Zarpo. Race 4, I'm looking at 3-year-old race with set weights and penalties. Look, 3-year-old race, it'd be 3-year-old plus, sorry. 2,000 metres, Jimmy the Bear is airborne, and look, unfortunately his odds aren't what they were last week. Odds on, but other than Pounding, who mixes form, another horse is just clearly better than them. So odds on pop, Jimmy the Bear, race 4, number 2, should be winning. Race 5, 3-year-old handicap. Stop the Rock beat Chocolates at Flemington last start, so that form looks really good for this. Verona Rupes finished 3rd in that race. Meets Stop the Rock better at the weights here, but failed at he's only running a soft track. So I'm putting race 5, number 2, Stop the Rock, on top to win again. Momets comes from a mile race won by Taken. So does Bring Forth and Gashink, but out of those 3, Momets was the one who closed well from last. So if Stop the Rock don't win, I think Momets wins. So race 5, number 2, Stop the Rock to beat number 7, Momets. Race 6, benchmark 78 handicap. I'm tossing up between Caulfield and Keep Your Cool. I think I went over this so many times. I think Caulfield just finished so well last start. I think that we Keep the Cool having a slightly wide barrier, although has very, very good gate speed, so we'll probably still get the front. But that last 50 metres might be the telling factor, which is why I put race 6, number 8, Caulfield, to beat Keep the Cool, number 6. So, yeah, that's where I've gone there. Race 7, a benchmark 100 handicap race. 2 weeks ago, Yellow Sam beat Limsel Toro, the Open and Rheinburg. They race again. I think that Yellow Sam will win again. I think the Open, look, just finds it hard to win, but I put the Open in for 2nd, Limsol Toro in for 3rd, Rheinberg in for 4th. And pretty much I'm just picking those 4. I'm sticking with those 4 from that race. So race 7, number 3, Yellow Sam. The Group 3 Bodash Stakes, standard weight for age. I think In Flight can win this. Got an incredible turn of foot, comes down from Brisbane in winning form. To beat Kin, who won in Brisbane last start. Yeah, they're the 2 I think. Cleo Cat, look, as honest as they come, just runs into a couple of better horses here I think, and Kalos always races well first up in Melbourne. So race 8, the Sir John Monash Stakes, In Flight, number 6 to beat Kin. Race number 9, benchmark 84. It's a tough way to finish the program in the quaddie. I've actually taken British Columbia, who pretty much run the same sort of race last year, same trip, same grade, on a soft 7. Had 2 runs prior to that race and wasn't necessarily going that well, and still won, and has exactly the same setup this time. So race 9, number 15, British Columbia. I put Until Valhalla in for 2nd, comes from a wide barrier, up in grade, but has no weight on her back, to beat Out of Compton, who is going for a hat-trick of wins. Race well on a heavy track at Lakeside. Aztec State will have plenty of fans as well. One at Hillside first up at easier grade, draws wide, probably wants firmer ground. Regal Val, look, probably the best horse in the race at its best, but you know, I haven't put it in the top 4, but Regal Val goes in my quaddie. So that's race 9 to finish off the meeting. I've got number 15, British Columbia, paying pretty good odds if it comes in. Best bet, race 8, number 6, In Flight. My next best, race 3, number 1, Too Darn Discreet. The jump outs were brilliant leading into this, just a class horse. Jimmy the Bear, race 4, number 2, obviously win, but at very short odds. My quaddie, 6, 8, 10, 13, 19. In the first leg, 3, 1, 3, 7, 9. In the second leg, 3, 5, 6, 9. In the third leg, and 3, 5, 12, 15, 16 in the last leg. As always, if you're having a bet, gamble responsibly. I wish you good punting, and I appreciate you watching my video again. Let's hope we get some winners. Thanks for watching.